question.
That's too bad. We got to do an intro. Hey, thanks for hanging out with Super Clavicle Boys. I'm gonna break everyone's clavicle this episode.
Yeah, I hate mine.
Wait, what's a clavicle?
I think it's like it's like a collarbone. Yeah.
I broke that before.
But happy Tuesday. We're gonna be doing some Overwatch speculation this probably a fair amount.
Yeah,
but
no avoiding it.
I think if this does come out on Tuesday is patch day.
Ooh.
Maybe there might be something out by now.
Oh,
but
yeah.
maybe not. Maybe it's still cool shit's happening. Right now, new Bonnie's in shambles. Ooh-wee, who knows what's going on there?
Well, you know.
I thought that's only in the PTR right now.
It is.
It's only in the PTR, yeah. But
okay.
I mean, this is going to be the update they're getting on Tuesday, actually. But they probably already know about it.
Yeah.
New Bonnie's in shambles. There's nothing you can do about it. Robots getting fucked up.
How? What do you mean?
There's just a bunch of dead robots everywhere.
There was a big attack at the airport there.
Yeah,
like
which is the spawn room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
OverWatch it's a multiplayer game. It came out in June of last year.
How
Made by
many
Blizzard?
Can you pick characters and play different characters?
There are 23 characters to pick from, actually.
Wow, it's like I knew that because I painted it.
Oh, hey,
Hey.
ding Blizzard thing. The head of the game design department at IU just got a statue of Soldier 76 because he's from Bloomington.
Like a real statue?
Yeah, it's like this.
Like a tall figurine.
It's like
Okay.
1 to 2 feet tall. That's
like a
big
Barbie
difference.
doll.
Nothing you'd put on the quad or anything.
No.
Yeah, nothing too impressive.
That'd
Nothing
be
worth-
dope.
Nothing
But
worth
it's like-
mentioning in the podcast.
It's a custom-made statue thing. It's pretty cool. It's
Pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I don't
And
know why
only-
it's getting
only-
spotlighted in our podcast. You can leave your teacher out of it.
He's not my
Only because he's from
Fuck
Bloomington. That's the
Fuck
only thing.
him.
What?
Only because he's from Bloomington.
Yeah.
That's the only, like,
Well,
this
and
guy's
it's a-
from Bloomington.
and
Let's give this random game design man a statue. Ha!
Here's the
Okay,
thing. You're in
well,
the town we
if
say he's
Bloomington didn't have a game design department, they wouldn't have sent anything.
Well, so what do you mean?
That's the point.
saying Brazil didn't get a Lucio statue? Some rando in Brazil?
from. Lucio
Yeah.
the Redeemer.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if India got a Symmetra thing.
Hey, man.
Dude, call India. Find out.
Call the game design place in India. The one.
The one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll be
India.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot more than we think of in regards to Indian game development.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
yeah.
for Brazil.
Dude, countries like India and like Southeast Asia and stuff, a lot of AAA companies are outsourcing a lot of their development to like new countries like that aren't so developed.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper.
Oh, classic.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up.
Because, like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure game developers make pretty good money here.
Yeah.
But, like, they work hard for it, you know?
Mhm.
I don't know. I
I mean-
totally see why people don't like the idea of outsourcing to, and it's also, like, an exchange of jobs. But
Yeah. But
I care
also,
less about that as, like, the...
Yeah. It also keeps AAA game titles down to like $60-ish. So it's a trade-off.
We'll take it.
I mean, yeah,
We'll
but-
take cheap, probably not unionized labor.
Yeah, it's probably wrong.
I'm fine with
It's
$60.
probably
Well,
alright.
I'm not imagining I'm not
Yeah.
imagining
I don't
a
think there's
game
sweatshops.
design. Yeah, game design sweatshop.
But I don't know, because it doesn't, like, the last couple, like, weeks or months of game design gets incredibly intense, and they do, like, mad overtime, right?
Oh yeah, crunch time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like paying them less for that is kind of fucked up.
Oh, it's fucked up for sure, but they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, business blows.
But I mean, if they're
Yeah.
putting in more hours, they're gonna get paid for those hours, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but they're getting paid less overall anyways.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I
Overwatch,
saw
yeah.
a thing today that like a lot of people were pissed when the Lego movie came out because they said it was like anti-capitalist because of like President Business. And like now when people watch it, all they see is Donald Trump. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I saw the Lego movie. I thought it was great.
that's a great movie.
I think-
fantastic.
I think the
Fantastic.
concepts that they have, like of all like the shower at the beginning, like I just fell in love with like the first like 10 minutes where Emmett's just like getting ready in his own little tiny
Yeah.
apartment, and then they went some crazy routes. But like the tiny little like blue little dots that were in the shower and like soap bubbles and stuff,
yeah,
they were so cute. I was
Yeah.
like, shit.
Shit.
Yeah, that
Shit,
movie-
Lego movie.
That movie was incredible.
Yeah, it was really good. I remember it just so many of the jokes resonated with us so well because they're jokes that we've made before. I remember
Taco
there was
Tuesday.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
like there was
Taco Tuesday.
a huge amount of what's it called, parallel thinking.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, with the Lego movie.
That one where that part where like Batman, he's like fucking around, he's like trying to like do something forever, then he finally gets it like first try. And we've done that so much with like our Kapong videos. First try.
You know they're making an entire Batman Lego movie?
Yeah, they already did, I think.
Super
No,
pumped for it.
it's not out. It's
I don't
in
think- I don't-
September.
I think it's
Oh,
out,
really?
But
Wait.
the reason I read
Yeah.
that thing today about the Lego movie was because people are also bashing the new Batman movie as pro-gay propaganda. And
Batman, the Lego Batman one?
Yeah.
The Lego Batman one?
Yeah, right. What the fuck?
Pro-gay?
Yeah.
I've seen like one
I
trailer
don't
for it.
feel like I got any vibe from that.
Yeah,
from the,
I don't understand.
From the trailer.
Maybe like the Batman and Robin thing they got
I don't think
going.
Robin's in it.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
He's in it, yeah.
Okay.
You know,
And they have sex
Oh, yeah,
at
it's,
one point too,
it's
so that could be it.
it could
It
be
could
all
be
the
the-
gay
yeah.
sex scenes in Batman. That
It's rated PG though, so it's probably not.
Bring your kids.
Isn't Michael Cera Robin?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lego Batman's already out.
Oh, it is?
No,
Yeah.
it's what?
It's already out.
Oh.
What's the?
I thought it was because my little cousin saw it.
Oh, is he gay now?
You know what? I think he just might be.
I haven't
Subliminal.
checked. Should I check? I find it funny how often there's tons of like conspiracies of like pro-gay conspiracies, like they're
yeah.
just trying to force feed our brains
The
with it.
gay agenda. It's like like
A conspiracy to give more people the same rights.
yeah. Like objectively it's funny, but then we get certain vice presidents and it's like, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
It's,
Like,
they're making decisions.
yeah.
People don't think that way.
I was watching.
Oh, that was probably not a good
You're
idea.
okay.
Whoops.
I was watching. I think it was a John Oliver. They were talking about how like real fucked up Russia is about gays.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
incredible. Like I was thinking, just because it's like I've been surrounded by like people who, I mean, gay people are okay. Like gay people are normal. Like and I just assumed that most of the world had been going that direction as well, but Russia's huge. Russia's fucking massive, and they're
Russia's
like
very large,
Doesn't
but
mean-
let me pull up some statistics.
I was gonna
real
say
quick
it
Yeah,
on
doesn't
the
mean there's
population.
that many people
yeah.
there. It's just a big place. Nobody wants
Yeah.
to live in like the upper third of it.
Yeah, or the
Basically
the
in-
eastern half.
Yeah.
But it's just like it was like news thing, like on TV, on like normal TV stations. There's
Government stations.
are they? Yeah.
Yeah, it's state-run media over there.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a democracy. You see.
Ooh. But they're like literally shouting about how like gayness is the disease that's gonna like, I mean, all gays should burn, all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, damn, Russia, like you fucking crazy, you fucking
But
nuts.
don't worry, that's only 143.5 million people.
That's. I mean, I want to know how many people are in America.
That's a third America.
That's
Oh, that's
a
third
third,
of
to a
America?
quarter
third,
of America.
Yeah, third to
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
still
about-
a lot
Honestly,
of crazy ass
A
people.
little bit more of a.
I would
Japan.
say that's about as many people that feel that way here. 1/3 of America.
I don't. It's hard to
Yeah.
say.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys did.
that's what
we're
I'm
getting
saying.
too political. I feel like.
I mean,
now.
hey, let's
Let's
fuck
see
it,
where
I
it
don't give
goes.
a shit anymore.
we haven't been terribly.
Did you guys see the thing about it was some conservative C-SPAC or something?
C-SPAN?
No, not C-SPAN. C-SPAN's the TV. It was some conservative like political organization
Oh.
had like a
Yeah.
convention, and
Oh.
they were handing out a bunch of Trump flags that
Yeah, I just saw
Oh,
that.
they had
were
Russia
Russian
on 'em.
flags,
Yeah.
but with the word Trump on them.
Yeah, and people took them.
People took
waved
'em,
them
got the
around.
same
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what are you like? Why? Why
I
are
mean,
people
if
so
I
fucking
showed you
stupid?
a bunch of flags, could you point out which one's Russia?
No.
I probably could.
Yeah.
It's got
It's red, white, and blue, but it's like...
I didn't. There's a lot of red, white, and blue. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Jake was
It's not
not
the
a
red.
vexiologist.
It's not the old one with like the sickle and.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's
No.
not that anymore.
Oh.
Does it not have a sickle on it anymore?
No.
No.
There-
It's
that
not
was
a hammer and
communism.
sickle.
Isn't that the communism
okay.
symbol?
That's the Soviet Union.
It's a
Yeah,
bar of
yeah.
white, blue, then red.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
I wouldn't have got
that's
that.
like 18 different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, like those 3 colors, like the standard, just like, we don't have any original ideas for a flag. Let's just do like first color, second color, third color, like just stripes. That's it.
You know what's fucked up?
I wonder how many flags are like that.
It's France.
Yeah.
Brazil.
What's
Great
fucked up,
Britain
Ryan?
is
Don't
red,
give up
white,
on
and
this.
blue.
South
Okay.
Back.
You gotta dive in.
When I was going to Catholic school, they taught me that the red in the American flag stood for the blood of Jesus. I fought that for so long. Like it wasn't.
I mean, it stands for blood.
It's crazy that they would like teach that.
Yeah, they taught me other things too. Like the white was the Holy Ghost, and I forget what the blue was.
Wow. So America is just
The water that he walked on.
Yeah, probably something bullshit
That's
like that.
terrifying.
Oh yeah.
That's terrifying that there's tons of kids.
Yeah,
who
that's like
didn't-
Yeah.
standardized
Get out
to
of
some
line.
extent.
Yeah.
You think
and, like,
Betsy Ross was thinking, blood, like, Jesus' blood, we must incorporate. Like, no, man, it's
bears.
patriotic. It's just red, white, and blue. Freedom.
I don't know.
Well, it was
Damn.
obviously.
There's a meaning.
We're getting deep in the details here. Obviously, it was inspired by the British flag. Our first flag actually had the British flag inside of it. Whereas a lot of these kinds of flags are inspired by the French flag. Which,
French.
the French flag.
French.
Which came, of course, after our revolution, so ours was not inspired at all by the Fraternity, Liberté, and whatever the other one is.
Killing it.
Yeah.
You lost us all, but you're killing
We
it.
lost it.
He was doing good though. You could see him. He was getting kind of like excited, like smiling, shaking in his chair, back and forth.
Thrown up. Well, actually, if you think about it, let's talk about flags.
The Union Jack was originally.
But you lost.
Yeah.
Betsy Ross didn't exist.
Conspiracies.
Okay, so I got another topic to get us a little bit out of the.
I got one too.
I got a funner one, more fun. Than
I
that.
got a good one.
I got a Fairly Odd Parents one.
Oh, I have a lot of opinions on this.
Yeah. Well, I think it does make sense.
You know they're coming out with a new one.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
the-
about.
What?
That's
They're
the thing.
they're doing a Fairly Odd Parents reboot, but
Yeah.
instead of Timmy, it's a girl, which I think makes sense because Timmy grew up.
Yeah.
Timmy
okay.
grew up, right?
Oh, do you think it's Timmy's kid?
Oh.
Ooh.
That'd
It
be
said,
cool.
No, it says like fairly old parents now or something. It's like a different name.
Well, they're immortal, so they're not going to be
it's like
old.
Is that what
it's
called?
something. It's something different. The name. But I'm thinking. Okay, so I saw a
If they've
meme.
aged. That's,
Shh,
sorry.
I saw a meme. You can't interrupt me during this, man.
You're right. That was my bad.
I saw a meme
I'm
that was
sorry.
Harry Potter. Shut the fuck up, Harry Potter. And it was like the part where Voldemort stands where Dumbledore stood. But it's like Timmy and then the new girl, and it's like, how dare you stand where he stood? Just like really shitty, but like it's funny.
I remember I saw one like
Just
that.
look up Fairly Odd
with,
Parents season 2.
The fucking dog that replaced Brian on Family Guy for like 5 episodes. I hated that dog.
Vinny? He was
Yeah, he
terrible.
sucked.
He was awful.
How dare you stand? That's been a really recent meme lately. How dare you stand where he stood?
Yeah.
A lot of different things, but that was the most recent one that I saw that was relevant.
Like the president.
Maybe.
Going right back in.
Ooh.
Let's
I
talk-
haven't stopped.
Let's talk more about this.
But no, they're
So,
not going to age because they're immortal, so they just
Yeah,
got a
if
new
they
kid.
have aged, I think that'd be stupid.
What
Like if
if
the
it's
baby grew up,
Timmy?
that's fine.
And Vicky.
Ew.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, the
Oh, the
parents.
babysitter fucking the kid? That's kind of fucked up.
That'd be
That's
crazy.
not-
No, wouldn't
I
it
was,
be
I was saying they
uh,
fall in love years later.
God.
like,
no,
what's his
remember
who
that,
knows?
no,
Trixie
remember that
Tang?
girl
Trixie
that he- Yeah,
Tang.
Trixie.
It'd be
Yeah,
Trixie Tang.
Trixie Tang's the one he has a crush on, but you don't want him to actually end up with Trixie, right? Wasn't
Yeah, she was a
bitch?
nice girl.
She was a nice girl. Okay,
No,
thought
I
was
think
a
she
bitch.
was kind of psycho.
No, that
She
was
was.
Tootie. That was Tootie.
Tootie was
Which
like.
one was the girl with
I bet
black
she's
hair?
gonna be with Tootie.
Uh,
He's gonna be with
wow.
Tootie.
This
anyway.
looks like some weird fan art. I hope.
Oh
But,
no!
it looks like Timmy gets jacked. That's a young Timmy Turner.
What?
They can't just
That's
steal
the new
his-
girl, I think.
Let me
Timmy
see.
gets jacked.
It looks
She
like he's
steals his godparents?
yeah, she's got different godparents. Look at this shit. You know, there's a lot of pictures of it.
What?
What's it called?
The fuck is that?
And it's still called
Fairly Odd Parents.
yeah, it's still called Fairly Odd Parents. It's not Fairly Odd Parents. That'd be kind of dumb.
Whatever, man.
Weird.
You should-
I knew, like, I was okay with the baby. And
I wasn't okay with the baby.
I, like,
baby
stopped
was
watching
past
it.
my time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like right when I stopped watching is when they had the baby. But like
Poof.
then I heard they had a dog, like a magic dog too.
Mhm. Yeah. They
Yeah,
just
there was
added
a
too
dog
many-
for like an episode, I think, wasn't there?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's the time where we were like maybe in high school probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
show
would
went
make
on
sense.
for a long. It hasn't really been actually canceled long enough to really warrant a reboot, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well-
All I remember is Jorgen von Strangle. I loved that guy. The like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Perry. I think
His
it's
like
cool.
wand was like a fucking bazooka or something
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was
Uh,
That
the
episode.
what's his name? Esteban or something? It's
Oh,
something.
the like Brazilian
Lindíssimo.
yeah,
Lindíssimo, yeah, that was it.
And that episode where they're like all in the cage, they're like fighting for Timmy, and he shoots that guy in the ear. He's like, "You shot me in the ear." I don't remember.
that doesn't sound.
Fuck it, whatever.
That doesn't sound funny at all.
Yeah,
That
that sounds
really-
like something you say when someone shoots you in the ear.
I'm stepping away.
Hey, but we can't we can't forget the legend.
the legend.
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome was the
Doug
MVP,
Dimmadome?
overall MVP.
Overall MVP.
So I'm reading up on this new season, and apparently they're sharing the godparents now
Oh.
because
How do you do that?
the kids get them if like their lives are fucked up. And I never thought about that before, but it says like Timmy's parents are as neglectful and absent-minded as they come. Like, they're always not present, and they're always leaving out the babysitter.
Fuck,
and
you're
that's
right.
why he needed like new parents, which are Cosmo and Wanda. And so like now they're like speculating about like why Chloe's life is so shitty, which is kind of really sad. And they're like the first thing she wishes for is for everyone to share everything, which of course is gonna go poorly because the wishes always go poorly. But like, yeah, they gotta share.
That's like the whole plot to every episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Timmy's gonna be shitty, and Chloe, we gotta find out what's wrong with her life.
Man, dude, I wish Timmy grew the fuck up, man.
Well, I never thought about fucking Timmy's parents being.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
Timmy did
Kind of
grow up, that
asshole
means Timmy
parents.
became a shitty parent.
Yeah,
Didn't
Yeah.
learn anything.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
sad.
But I mean, how much TV do they have to make for us to feel that Timmy grew up and became a good parent?
Maybe he could be like our uncle or something.
I feel like he learned enough from seasons 1 through probably fucking
Yeah,
like,
but he wouldn't.
19.
His kid wouldn't get the
10.
Fairly Godparents.
Hey
Yeah.
man, do you guys remember the Jimmy Timmy Power
Yeah,
Hours?
his kids wouldn't
Jimmy
have
Timmy
the
Power
All
Hours.
three of them.
Parents.
When they swapped.
Yeah.
All
3
places.
Jimmy Timmy Power Hours.
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
tons
yeah,
of
yeah.
sequels, probably all within the same year, but it felt like ages.
Honestly, I could get behind Jimmy Neutron becoming 2D, but Timmy Turner becoming 3D was something I never want to see again.
I liked it.
I thought it was
liked it
cool.
a lot.
His
They
tooth-
never
I thought-
make it a clean transition. It's
No.
always super.
The only thing I remember about Jimmy Neutron is when his mom's hair gets frozen and part of it snaps off.
Oh
And I
yeah.
always had that like fear after that. I was like, I can never get wet hair and then be cold. My hair will snap off.
I don't remember much about Jimmy Neutron, but I remember Bolby.
Bulby.
Pretty much only because Alex.
Bulby.
And
Gene,
Alex,
Carl.
if you listen to these podcasts, we love you very much.
We do. We love you, Alex.
You have to blur that out, you know.
Why?
His YouTube.
No,
Shout-outs?
he deserves some shout-outs.
Okay. What's
He's
what
the
did
only
he?
one-
Alex is loyal.
He's the only one who does fan art for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh god.
What was the thing that Jimmy Neutron always used to say whenever he
Brain
was
blast.
Brain blast.
Brain blast.
Yeah.
Who,
Yep.
who was it that said somebody made a
I'm going ghost.
nope
That's Danny Phantom.
That's Danny Phantom.
somebody made a reference a brain blast. Some person in public said brain blast and we were around to hear it. I don't know who it was. I think it was me and you when we were at the park. Me and Abbey.
I don't.
I don't
Never
What's
mind.
the story here?
Recently?
Yeah, it
Really
was
recent?
when we were looking at dogs.
I don't
I don't remember it.
remember.
We
that.
had a weird Saturday last Saturday. We went to the park and we don't have a dog, but the objective is to get a
But we
Italian-
took one.
Italian Greyhound at some point. but it's gonna be a long ass time. But we went to the park, and as we were walking around the park, we would see dogs that we wanted to pet really bad, and we would strategically like slow or like quicken our walking pace to make sure that we ran into those dogs. And
It was effective 3 times.
3 times, and it worked pretty well. There was this fucking beagle.
Oh.
It was a basset hound. It was a basset hound.
Oh, okay, basset hound.
With the
I
floppy
used
ears.
to have a basset hound.
He was a puppy.
His name was Sam.
Oh, Sam.
This basset hound puppy was really, really sweet.
He was my shit. 10 out of 10. And then we started rating dogs, and then we established dog of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool. It was fun. I like dogs.
That was Jake's dog of the
Saw
day.
a really pretty husky in Anthony's pets while I was leaving
really?
the mall.
Dude, that's dangerous, bro.
Huskies
Husky.
make a lot of noise.
Yeah, they do.
Italian Greyhounds make a lot of noise too. And that's my favorite dog. And so then we were in the park.
I don't
And
know
we
if I know what an Italian
So
Greyhound
it's
looks
a
like.
small
The
greyhound.
most fragile dog.
Is that
Oh,
like
yeah.
Simpsons?
It's like a
Close,
deer.
yeah, like but smaller.
A
Okay.
deer shrunk like 10 times.
Yeah, Abby's always got this like complaint with small dogs, small yappy dogs, or small dogs that make a lot of noise. And when I finally saw an Italian Greyhound, I knew it was an Italian Greyhound, but I lined it all up, and it's just like pretty nasty. It's like a big tall rat on like
Yeah.
skinny stilts.
It's great.
And like I saw it in the distance, and it was like scampering. It's 2 feet, like just straight sticks, just like an insect crawling across my field of vision.
I gotta look it up.
It was
I just
the
want a
best
Shiba.
day ever. And so then he...
Shibas are so fluffy.
Yeah, T-hort loves Shibas.
And so then the greyhound meets another dog and just like freaks out, just running everywhere, like the fast run where his butt's like going faster than this front, and it was just amazing. And
He was just
I blacked out.
spazzing out.
It was awesome. They're super nasty.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen
Okay,
it
that's
before.
actually pretty cute looking.
Yeah, but they're kind of gross too.
Oh god, once you get a full body picture.
Yeah.
Their
Unfortunately,
posture's weird.
they are monsters. They are
I
bred.
like
They're
Newfoundlands.
they're really arched backs.
Yeah.
They're bred
Freak me out.
to move as
They're
fast
bred
as they
to
possibly
run super fucking fast, and
Yeah,
that's
they're the
it. That's
racing
all they
dogs.
do. So
Greyhound.
they're really
Buses.
awesome. But tiny greyhounds, so
can.
like
Hey,
you can run with them and like keep up.
that's you
that
say
your-
you say
your
that's
favorite?
like such.
Newfoundland, yeah.
You say that's like such a. Oh, I think that might have been what Walter was.
No, I don't think that's what Walter was.
Where's
These
Walter?
big fluffy dog.
That's
No, maybe not. Maybe
that's
not.
what Walter was.
Gigantic barrel of fur running at you.
That's what my sister wants. My sister wants anything
Beethoven.
that's just fucking huge.
Huge
And I
dogs are
want-
sick.
I want the opposite.
God, look at that thing. That
Small
thing's
nasty.
huge.
Jesus,
not real.
That can't
That's
be
not
real.
real.
That's a dog. That's a bear.
That's photoshopped.
Yeah, they're bears.
All right, we gotta get on a topic
I got one.
that isn't so picture based.
Have you ever seen pictures of the world's like most biggest like house cat?
Why don't you show us later?
Well, we'll
I'll just
visit it
Google it
after
myself.
the intermission.
Okay.
I got one.
What's that?
Okay. Dessert before dinner. How do we feel?
A little
I don't-
bit.
I
You
don't-
get a little bit of dessert to get the ball rolling, and then you eat dinner, and
I
then you
haven't-
finish it off.
I haven't been in a situation in the past 3 years, in the past 6 years, where I'm actually any kind of worried about not finishing my dinner. Because I'll just put it in the fridge if I absolutely need to. But I think when you ask that, you're meaning it from more like a kid's perspective.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't care. That's nothing I ever have to think about.
Okay, well then
I don't.
don't talk anymore.
Yeah, you're out.
Okay. Ryan, what do you think about it?
Okay, so the other day we were at
Like
like
just jumps topics.
T
and
sizes
stuff.
in them. They had cookies and they had hamburgers and hot dogs. I had one cookie before I ate any hamburger and hot dogs, and I think that was the best decision.
That's
I could
reasonable. I think I might start
Yeah.
with a cookie in that scenario.
Make. Yeah.
But for kids, I think that's a terrible choice. And when I was a kid, I always waited till like after all my other stuff to eat dessert. And like even when like you pack a lunch, you know, you take it to school, you got your dessert, like in there, kids would eat that first, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I mean, as long as
that's
they
crazy.
As long as they eat the whole thing.
That's what I'd do.
yeah, I
Just eat
I'd snatch
Yeah.
I'd snatch like nutty bars and
But it's a
pudding.
treat.
fucking.
It's like it's the treat that you get for like.
For being a good boy and eating all your food?
No, I don't care if you eat all your fucking food. Eat your candy last.
You would have to eat all your food to eat the candy last, because it's...
I mean, you could be done with everything. I think you need to end on candy. I don't care how much food you eat.
I feel
But
like
need
you
to
never learned
end
how to
with
live
candy.
life on the edge.
Whatever. Jake and I went to Applebee's once, and we started with dessert. So fuck you.
Oh shit!
It blew their minds. It
Yeah.
blew our waiters' minds.
We were like, we're gonna start with dessert, and they're like, okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! How do we charge for that?
They like broke the glass and like pressed the alarm system and beep.
We got
Oh
another
yeah! Dessert!
A lot of cops show up, so like sitting like staring at us like with binoculars 2 tables away.
government like helicopters
Beep.
repelled down.
yeah. So
I don't agree with it. I was babysitting today, and the mom just like eventually caved and let her son like eat candy before dinner, and I just think that's wrong. I feel like there's a certain amount of discipline that you gotta like hold on to in that situation.
caving's different because if you start saying like no you can't do this, and then if they just bitch about it enough and you give it to them, that's different. But that applies to much more than just dessert before dinner or dessert before a meal.
Let's talk about caving then.
Dude, I hope I can hold out,
Yeah,
but I
'cause-
know I'm gonna fail.
Because that's
What?
the
With
big
my children.
discipline part. I think is you can't cave after you're telling them no.
Yeah,
because
then they'll learn.
they're gonna learn
To
that
just
all I have to do is bitch enough,
keep
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
and then I'll get
And
it.
they do that all
Yeah.
the time. It's like literally they will just keep asking, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to give this to you. You're not getting it. Sorry. Like mom might give you shit, but you're not getting it here. And so I stole his candy today, and I made him cry. And it was funny.
She really did too.
That's actually true. It actually happened. It might sound like devious, you know? It might sound kind of evil, but
Sometimes you need to make kids cry.
he deserved it.
Sometimes
Honestly,
I hit 'em.
yeah.
Ryan
just a
just
quick-
like squeezes her wrist,
Toss him around a little.
staring at him.
Show him who's boss.
Sometimes
Silently.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
Sometimes I accidentally cuss at my brother when he's like being, not good.
Oh, a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sure, dude. I realized whenever I play video games with small kids, my brain goes to like a different, like unfiltered place every
Yeah.
time I play video games,
Yeah.
and I mean it just happens, like, especially with Call of Duty specifically. But Allie was babysitting my neighbor kids, and they were like, hey, they want you to bring over like fucking Call of Duty. Like, all right, yeah, sure. And they were playing zombies or something like that. And I slipped up, and like then they just like stopped playing, and then like there was like they all just like stopped, like just like dropped, like stopped moving the controller and like looked at me. And I was like, oh, like, my bad.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
But it's just like a mental state I get in, because when I'm playing video games, I am by myself or like with my best friends, just swearing it up.
There's kids.
Swearing it up, saying nothing but swears.
That happened to me once because in our like high school computer class, like everyone got done with their homework early, and there was like this paintball, like
Yeah.
Call of Duty
Definitely.
type game on there, and I would get in that same mindset. I'd be like, "You asshole" or whatever, just like under my breath, like to the people next to me or whatever. And then like one day I like said it louder than I should have. And Mr. Cloud was like, "What are you doing?"
Mr. Cloud?
Yeah.
That's high school, Ryan.
Yeah, it was high
He
school.
said high school.
Oh, he did? I thought
Yeah.
he said middle school.
No, high school. I might have said middle school, but yeah, it was high school.
School, you know.
Yeah,
At least it was Mr. Cloud.
yeah, he was cool.
What are you doing?
But you have to think about it. Like there are kids like on playing with you, you know, and they're hearing that stuff.
I don't give a fuck about them. That's their parents' problem.
Okay.
They're playing Call of Duty. It's a rated M game.
Yeah, I mean, how old were you when you started playing that kind of stuff? Like,
Oh,
you
like
probably
11.
heard some shit. Like,
I mean,
We're talking
said
about
it.
kids he's playing with, as in the kids right next to him, or the kids across the interwebs?
Across the interwebs.
Oh yeah, no one cares about those kids.
Yeah, no, that's not your problem.
okay.
I mean, don't be an ass like a bully, but
Yeah,
Like,
if your
encourage
kids
drug use, but you know,
if your kid's playing internet games, they're gonna hear swear words, and the game's probably rated M.
game probably includes some swear words.
Is Overwatch rated M?
T.
No,
Games.
Rated T.
But I'm with Chance on the whole like cussing around your kids philosophy. Like that, like do
What's
it.
that?
Like
Do it.
do it. Like don't like make them think it's the end of the world if someone cusses, because like, you know, the words only have power if you give it to them.
Yeah, just teach them like scenarios, like
Yeah.
teach them to be careful with it.
Yeah.
I had a
I agree with that.
conversation this year with my dad about the F word.
Really?
Yep.
What,
And,
did
like,
you accidentally say it? or
I did
something?
not actually. I said it once to him and I actually thought he was gonna hit me.
Oh my god.
When was that?
I think I was in high school. He like stood up out of his seat and like it's like, don't you ever say that again. And I like
God,
I like
that's
felt
that's terrifying.
yeah, I
That's
felt like a like when I was about to get spanked.
Eesh.
that sounds terrifying. That's like a offensive stance.
Yeah.
That's
But-
like if you better be careful.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you better
so
watch out.
and so like this year we had a talk about like, do I think like hearing people say the F word is appropriate in conversation or like inappropriate, and like
Did he bring it up or did you bring it up?
I was listening to a YouTube video where somebody said it, and he was like, I don't think you need to be playing that around your cousins, because my cousins were there. I was showing them a funny video.
You're like 20-year-old
and it's
cousins.
hilarious. And yeah, all my cousins are like as old as me in college, and he's like, you can turn that off. I don't want to hear that anymore. And so then like we were driving to go get food or something, and he was like, so do you think that's okay to just like say that
been
in daily
getting at him.
conversation?
Oh, man.
And I was like, yes. like, I was just like, I'm honestly like, in the right context, I think it's really fucking funny. Like, I didn't say that, but like, we had a talk about like the F word, and he basically compared it to the N word, and I was just like, no, like
Yeah.
that's not right.
right at
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the best part is like my mom, she cusses around me, but she doesn't cuss around my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and like the first time I heard my mom say "fuck," I was like, "Oh my god!" Like people say this. Like it was revolutionary.
That
and
sounds.
it was really funny.
I'm I'm about to go on spring break with her and her parents.
Oh god, you
Florida.
gotta be on guard.
And like, she's gonna be 21 by then, and I'm imagining like we're probably gonna like casually drink a few nights. Does that seem reasonable?
Every night.
And
You can't risk it.
like, I mean, if I get comfortable, and I'm gonna get comfortable with her
freaking out.
parents too.
No.
I'm gonna say a couple swear words.
He's freaking out.
But when I'm with I can say fucking in front of my grandma comfortably.
Yeah. I can't. My
I
my
can.
grandma.
I can't say that. I don't know.
My it was like I mean, it was maybe like 2-3 years ago when I came home for Christmas or something like that, and I was talking to my grandma, and I said fucking like. Just like as an adding word,
No context, just walked out.
not the verb,
Fucking.
not the verb fucking, but
The adjective.
That-
yeah,
adjective,
yeah.
Okay.
And she just like kind of like laughed at me. I'm like, what? And she's like, nothing. Like you just made this step for the first time, whether you realized it or not. But that was funny. I was like, oh well, hey, that's cool.
It was really weird. The other day, it was me, my sister, and my dad, and we like went to get breakfast together, and I drove, and my mom called me in the middle of it. My parents are divorced, and I was talking to my mom, and like I was really tired. I was like, yeah, like we just got out and had like, and I couldn't think of the word for breakfast, so I was like, fucking food. my dad was like, hey, don't you ever cuss to your mom, and I was like, whoa. Like, me and mom cuss to each other all the time. It's like, what? But I'm like,
food.
I'm sure I've cussed around my dad before, like probably not as liberally as I do around my mom,
Yeah.
but like, I was like, what? That was weird.
I remember I used to only be able to cuss comfortably at Log's house.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Whoops, I'm a bad influence.
Because I mean, we were never around your parents upstairs at all, and I mean, like you guys cussed.
Yeah, we did. Me and my brother.
I don't really know when I introduced fuck into my vocabulary. Honestly,
Fuck is
Sixth
a
grade.
big one. I
it was
feel like.
probably closer to high school for me.
Really?
Seventh or 8th grade for me.
Yeah, but it does suck when you start
When
thinking about it.
Xbox came.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Xbox
Yes.
Live came
Yeah,
in.
Xbox Live.
I just started shitting on people.
It really does.
I honestly never cursed before I just started getting pissed off
Yeah,
at
yeah.
somebody. Like, fuck you, dude.
Oh my god, Catholic school, 6th grade, cussing was like the only way you rebelled. Everyone did it.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah. And like,
I could see that.
Rebellious.
God.
Rebel.
The teachers, you couldn't get caught, or else you'd ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. definitely.
It's a big deal.
It's it sucks. I love the word fuck when used right, like not like when used like tastefully, but there are a lot of situations where I find that it's crept its way into my vocabulary, where it's just such a casual word.
Yeah.
It becomes almost uncreative, and I wish I could have a better word for it, but it's become its own like everything word. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally could be used in any situation.
Yeah. It's like
It's a
like saying
placeholder.
like, yeah, like
Yeah.
saying like a placeholder.
Yeah.
Not even.
And
I think
that's-
fuck is more diverse than like.
Diverse. So you're saying
Like you can use it in more contexts.
Oh,
like
definitely,
fucking,
definitely.
like in the term of like, this is fucking cool. We're fucking like actually. I guess there's a different like kind of pronunciation about it. Though.
Yeah,
like what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
like,
there's
yeah.
people can be fucking, but people ain't fucking.
No. It's the G that really matters.
All right. On that note, I think we're gonna sign up for our intermission right here.
Bye.
We'll return with some fresh concepts, and a clear mind.
And let's talk about why spirit animal is actually a politically incorrect thing to say.
What do you mean?
Cause like
Okay.
it's like taking.
I want to open with this.
Okay.
It's
Well,
taken-
I'm gonna reinitiate. Did I already say welcome back? I think I did.
No, you didn't.
All right. Welcome back to
Welcome
Super
back
Casual.
to the Super Casual Bros.
Welcome back to Super Casual Bros.
Super Casual Cast.
Cast.
Do it again. Try it again. Okay, welcome back to the Super Casual Cast.
Okay, ready? 3.
My name's
2,
Ryan.
He's
One.
making me do this.
Go ahead.
Well,
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Back to
Say it loud.
Super
Say it
Casual
loud.
Cast.
It's the Super Casual Cast, and it's me, Ryan, here to tell you that I need help.
And you're here for Saturday night!
Saturday Night Live.
So,
Trademarked.
Abby's gonna dive in here with
Copyright
that. We're
strike.
gonna talk about the political correctness of spirit animals,
Political incorrectness.
which I didn't think was a thing.
Me
It wasn't an
neither.
issue.
Go
Yeah, I
for
didn't
it.
think
So
about that.
Jump in.
my boss brought it up when somebody asked her, "What's your spirit animal?" And she always takes moments to teach in those kinds of situations, like the history of pools, for example, which I will get into right after this.
Oh, please don't.
Tune in. Its spirit animal is technically taken from like the Native Americans, and so like when you say that, you're using a politically incorrect term, like that's like something that only like they should associate with, and like for us, it should just be like I closely identify with this animal.
I think that's bullshit.
So we can't have
Yeah.
a spirit?
Because I feel
I
like
understand in a way that like they might feel like we're taking from them, and I've in my anthropology class we watched things about like how Native Americans were disgusted about how like pretty much incredibly rich bored white people were.
We've taken a lot already.
Well, I mean, yeah. But they had like they were trying to become like one with the earth, like the Native Americans used to do, and they came up with all these names. And it was funny because one of the things, one of the statistics they pointed out was like 80% of the people's names, like like something like some kind of buffalo, like strong buffalo, or like heavy.
Running bull.
Yeah.
Heavy.
But I don't know.
Heavy
But a lot of their names, like 80% of their names, had the word thunder in it. Because it's badass.
It's a badass word.
Yeah.
But I mean, I mean,
Thunder.
a spirit animal is more of a concept than it is an
Yeah,
original
like
thing.
were the Romans politically incorrect to steal all the gods from the Greeks?
By today's standards, maybe.
yeah.
But they at least named him something different.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think they called them spirit animals.
Yeah, I don't think they spoke English. I mean,
Wait, what?
I don't think they called the Native Americans wouldn't have called spirit animals because spirit animals is the English name for spirit animals.
But I mean, it's a translation directly.
so what if
Who
the
knows?
Romans, was the Romans not translation?
I don't know. I'm just repeating what my supervisor told me, and I believe her because she usually knows what she's talking about.
I mean, I understand like the hyper like sensitivity like tolerance type thing, but that it seems like too much to me.
I feel like we've taken enough from them, and maybe we should just give that to them, even if it might not be like super right.
I mean, I don't see what's wrong with having spirit animal, like with talking about spirit animals, because obviously when we say spirit animal, we don't see like ourselves spiritually bound with this animal by any
Like
not,
a Pokemon.
Yeah, not in the sense that the Native Americans did at all.
So we should come up with something different. Like this is what this is the kind of
Cosmic animal.
cosmic.
If we called it cosmic animal, it'd be just as offensive as spirit animals.
What, to who?
Native Americans. It's the
Cosmic?
same concept. It's the same
It's a
incorrectness.
concept, but I mean, hey, whatever.
Does that make sense?
Let's talk about pools for a second.
I don't want to talk about pools. I want
The
to do my
reason-
question.
The reason that black people can't swim.
Oh, what? Whoa!
No, it's true. No, this is a
No,
real
it's
thing.
not.
Listen, it's a real thing. I know I came in hot. I'm sorry, but it is a real thing because they segregated them into like poor neighborhoods that didn't have pools, didn't have access to pools, and so they like didn't have access to like the resources to swim, and all the rich white people did.
But
And like
so
over
that's
time,
where the stereotype.
yeah, that's
comes
where the
from.
stereotype comes from.
Okay.
They can.
Okay.
I would have
But,
led
like-
with that.
yeah, really. I was thinking well, there's a lot wrong with that because like
The reason
genetically not that much can happen in like
The reason why
for,
people
like 60 years.
Let's talk about
Yeah, yeah,
pools. Here's why blacks can't swim.
No.
That was the clickbait.
The reason why people assume, or there's like been a carried on like assumption that is the case, is because like they literally didn't have access to pools at a time, and like so they never learned how to swim because
Yeah,
they
makes
were just
sense.
they didn't have the like privilege that white people had.
So to lightly lead us out of this phrase explanation, from rags to riches, explained further, Benjamin Franklin actually printed the first paper currency on old rags. Rags to riches.
Is that true?
Am I right, boys?
Do you know that?
He's right. I believe him. I
Do
believe
you
him.
know that for sure?
It's damn close. If it's not,
He doesn't
old
even
rags,
know.
it's definitely Benjamin Franklin took rags and made the first currency out of them, or some
Alright.
kind of currency. out
That
of
guy
them.
was always up to some shit.
Benjamin Franklin was my jam, dude. Benjamin Franklin was my
Yeah.
shit.
Benjamin Franklin Plumbing Company.
Interestingly
Yeah.
enough, we have him here as a guest star today.
Oh, hello!
Why is
It
he
is
saying
me,
this?
Benjamin Franklin.
Santa Claus!
I'm doing all sorts of crazy things still. I'm working with Tesla Motors. We're doing some cool stuff. Me and Elon Musk.
What'd he do? What's his most famous thing?
Cars.
Electricity?
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that the guy
Benjamin
that tied
Franklin?
the key to the
You talking?
kite?
Yeah, it was me. Yeah, it was fucking me, dude. Yeah, what's up?
You don't even know. I could have said anything.
Nah, I knew that.
He's also ambassador to France.
I'm on the money bill. I'm on the money bills.
Anyway, people have always compared me to a bird.
What do you mean? Why is that?
I don't know. Honestly. I don't get it. But
People compare Dee and Always Sunny to a bird a lot, but I feel like she looks like a lot more. She's got
she's got a spazzy bird-like
yeah.
texture to
I
her.
mean, you got bird-like features. I
I have a beak, like in real life, that I just try and cover up. And I'm like, "Wah!" Yeah!
Did you know they wouldn't let Benjamin Franklin touch the Declaration of Independence because they were afraid he'd write a joke in it?
He signed it.
Damn, he's a joker.
That's not
Ryan,
Maybe it's the Constitution.
Ryan just shrugged. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
It was one of
I'd
those
say something
things.
about Benjamin
Probably
Franklin.
Constitution, the one they didn't want jokes to be
Probably
messing up the
Because
interpretation.
Nicolas Cage stole the Declaration, right?
Oh yeah, then there's
and Ben
no
Franklin
way.
had his name on that.
There's no way Ben Frank would have touched that. If Nick
Ben
Cage
Frank.
had his hand on it.
Good old Ben Frank. That's funny.
All right, I want to get into.
We're jumping around. a
God
lot.
damn it, I'll never.
It's mostly me.
We're jumping around a lot, but hey, I want to get into the subject of old stories, embarrassing stories about when we were little kids.
Oh, okay.
Just really dumb, weird shit.
Okay.
I was thinking it was a couple days ago because
You got
I used to like skip parts of it because I was kind of embarrassed of it. But I successfully told the whole story a couple days ago, and I felt really good. I mean, it's hilarious
How long
about
is
how
this gonna
fucking
take?
stupid I was gonna be.
How long
I
is this
hope the
gonna take?
whole.
How long is this
Not
gonna
that long. But when I was little, I'll give you the summary at the first at the beginning. But I was riding my bike as fast as I could down my grandma's road, and I was with my sister, and the brakes locked up on the bike, and the bike tire stopped completely. But J Money's still on the bike going super fast. The bike stops, but Jake keeps going. And I literally scraped a solid fourth of my face was scabbed and bleeding from the road pavement because I hit it so hard. And the reason I was going so violently fast, I was just flying. I was just going Mach speed down that road. I was singing the song in the first level of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And I was singing it to my sister, trying to explain to her that I felt like it literally makes me go faster when I sing it. And that I know for a fact she won't be able to keep up with me.
Rolling around
Yeah.
at the speed
And I was
of
singing
sound.
that. And that's the song I was singing when I just fucking smashed my face into the pavement and just fucking just slide across the ground. And there was probably definitely probably 4 months where I had this nasty fucking Zuko scab covering my fucking face. And it was pretty badass, but people were always curious about what it was, and I was always really embarrassed to tell them. Because I felt obligated to add in the Sonic song fact. But it was pretty funny. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that's adorable.
So I was saying, hey Jake, dude, that was a good story. I like that story a lot.
Yeah, I like that story a lot. Leave a comment about how much you like that story.
Speaking of leaving comments, no one left a comment last week or 2 weeks ago when we asked you guys to ask those questions. What's up with that?
Where's the question?
Speaking of going fast, I'd like to make the argument that it's actually more dangerous on a longboard when you're going slow.
Why?
Because you can't make it over some bumps.
Yeah.
But if you're going faster, you can make it over those bumps.
But,
She's right.
But the overall injury potential is way higher when you're going fast.
I don't know. You get less. Okay, the severity of the injury might.
Yeah, I
be
feel
a
like that
little bit
matters a
more.
lot.
Yeah, but you're more likely to get an injury if you're going slow.
But I feel like that's because we were going slow most of the time.
Are you though?
I'm not.
Are you more likely
You
to
might
get
have
an
been.
injury when you're going slow? I feel like you have just as much potential going fast than going slow.
Hey, I'm gonna go fast.
I'm not sure.
You guys can stay behind.
All I know is
What are you talking about, Ryan? Go ahead.
my worst longboard injury was I was going 1 mile an hour, and I didn't turn hard enough, and so my tires hit the curb, and so money though my tires stopped, money was still going, and so I just fell and hit my chin just straight on the curb, and I tried to stop myself with my arm, and I'm still sure that it hyperextended at the elbow or broke. And it hurt really bad, and I went to the doctor. But all the other ones have just been like some external, like ripped up elbows and knees.
But also going slow, right?
No, those were the fast ones.
Oh, really? See, my fast one was fucking devastating. My fast one
whoa.
sucked so bad.
Let's make the argument about your riding through the grass at 2 miles an hour one and hurting your knee really bad.
That was because it was the knee that I hurt before.
On the really fast one?
Yeah. I think that had a lot to do with it.
Well, it was also really dark, and he didn't know where he was going.
No.
So let's also make that argument.
And he thinks riding through the grass is cool.
Well, the first time when he was going really fast, it was a downhill slope. He didn't know how downhill it went, and he didn't know where the road was, and it was dark.
It was dark, and I didn't know it was going down that fast.
Well, then don't go down there. Like,
well, I don't know. I had the same mentality of the last 20 minutes when we were just riding and letting it take us.
Except for the fact that I said I don't know about this part, and he goes, "I got it." And then I just see
I don't think that's true.
I see light just flying everywhere because his phone is literally going through the air, just flashing everywhere, and I was just like, shit.
Yeah, and I said, "Don't come down here."
I don't think you said that, did you?
Yeah, I did. I said, "Don't come this way," or something like
that.
Oh,
so I didn't.
That was my first thing to just tell you.
Sweet. And then he didn't have the balls to call anybody, so he literally walked an hour.
Yeah, that's because Amanda wiped out and he didn't want to deal with the shame.
And he was making fun of her, And so I carried 2 longboards home with a sad boy complaining about his knee the whole time.
I was a bloody fucking mess. What do you
should
mean?
have called somebody. I'm still mad about that. It's okay. I was going really fast though.
I've not had any really bad falls.
I've got substantial
there
scars.
There was that fall with Amanda, but I literally just when I fell, I just kind of rolled on my feet, and then I was fine. I was fine. I was like, oh shit, she hit pretty hard.
You gotta learn how to fall.
Yeah,
that's a really important thing. Putting your arms down is the worst thing you can do, but it's also instinctive.
Yeah.
To tuck and roll, that's the best part. But I ripped a hole in my shirt when I did that one time. My backpack and I just skid probably about 10 feet on the sidewalk, and I looked at my shirt and it had 6 holes in it.
I remember when we were longboarding on the golf course, and I was it was again exactly what we were doing that one night a couple of days before, when or it was a couple of weeks or months maybe even, but it was pitch black. It was a golf course, and we were riding our longboards around on the
cart path.
Yeah, the golf cart path. And it was fucking awesome, but it was also pitch black, and all you could see in front of you was what your shitty smartphone flashlight could show you.
Except I know that course like the back of my fucking hand, so I could literally tell him every step of the way.
But I was in front of you the whole time, because I'm just faster. But there was one.
So then get hurt.
There was one curve that was super super sharp, and it was super late at night, and the grass was really dewy. And I hit the sharp turn, and it didn't hurt when I fell, but I slid literally 30 feet, and just the imprint I left in the grass was very clear that whatever I fell on, or I was riding on, went a different direction, but the shape of my torso and my legs in a U was just smeared all across the golf course. It was really funny. It didn't hurt at all.
I know. I saw that one and I was like, not again.
that was before.
Not before.
Not before.
We met a cat that night too.
She's making up thoughts. See.
Whatever. We met a cat that night too. That followed us
the entire
way of 9 holes of golf.
He had to be
on a cart
hauling
path.
ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how he was doing it. We named him Sir Henry, and he was the fucking coolest cat ever, and I wanted to steal him. But we didn't. We didn't steal him.
There was one time that I forget where we were. Oh, it was that place behind my old house, that barn by the park, in Pelton.
Yeah.
We were with Quinn.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There was this really kind of sharp hill that was grass. And there was a road that went right past it, and I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
Quinn never longboards, and he never ever rides skateboards.
Yeah,
that's worth pointing out.
And he can't see real good.
And he can't see really good. Yeah.
He hit the curb,
and he like fell into the grass, but like he stayed standing.
He was
up.
on 1 foot. He was on 1 foot.
He was on both feet, but they were together. They were just dead together.
I think
I
saw it.
I got the vivid memory.
Whatever,
bro.
dude. Fuck off.
His 2 feet were like dead together, and his arms were like out, like kind of flailing, and he slides straight down like a duck, like flapping his wings, and he makes it to the end, and like
Without
he didn't fall.
he didn't
without
fall.
a board. Or
Yeah,
with
the
a
board went flying.
Yeah, no, the board he went straight into the curb. His body kept going when the board stopped, obviously.
But he didn't fall down.
And then once he hit the grass that was really dewy, he just slid and balanced.
Yeah.
And did not fall down at all.
And like it looked fun. Like you wanted to like
you could
recreate
tell,
it.
like he looked up and he was like shocked. Because he was expecting, in his mind, he was expecting like, this was a dumb move. I never skate. Why was I doing something like this? Like, I'm going to hurt myself really fucking bad.
But he nailed it.
But he nailed it. It was the most crazy thing to watch.
Yeah, I fell the other day on my board. By the other day, I mean like months ago.
I was about to say, I was like, when?
I was coming back from class and like I had like a bunch of stuff in my backpack and it was really heavy and it was kind of like hard to like balance because I wasn't used to that weight. And I made it all the way to our street here. And I was like, I did it. I nailed it. And then as soon as I got to our street, I hit like a twig or something. And it stopped. And I like fell. And I basically gave up through the fall. And I just like slid like ragdoll. Like, on the end.
Do you remember that mini game that was literally like ragdoll? And it was just like a falling person, and you could like drag them through like little boxes and like.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's like 80
It was
different
literally
kinds of
like
those,
human
yeah.
ragdoll. That was the name of it, and
Yeah.
it was a nasty
That
game
was a nasty game.
Yeah.
because they had no bones.
No bones.
No.
No bones at all.
And it's such a basic game. I wonder if the person actually made any profit off that game.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was on free arcade games, so probably not.
They still got
revenue.
it.
Ad revenue.
Yeah,
Some ads.
revenue.
Oh,
Okay.
ad revenue. Okay, yeah.
Eh, fair.
Totally.
Good job, human ragdoll man.
I wish we got ad revenue.
Shout out.
I wish we got ad revenue for the 18 views
According
we're
to
going to get on
our,
this podcast.
whatever
Or
it's
like
called,
the-
we should
the
be getting
games.
$33 annually.
Do what?
According to, what's it called?
YouTube
Oh,
rights.
Social Blade.
Social Blade, we should be getting $33 annually.
Damn,
from
dude.
this
To split between 4 to 5 people.
Yeah.
What's Social Blade?
To 5.
Yeah,
It
what the
tracks
heck?
Whoa!
What? Slipped it
What's
in
Social
there.
Blade? What
It's like
it's just-
something that
Yeah.
it aggregates all channels and makes stats out of them.
Yeah, it just says like how much revenue they make.
Oh, I was afraid this was another like YouTube Heroes bullshit.
No,
or something.
no.
Yeah. YouTube.
YouTube Heroes didn't do anything bad. Nothing bad happened with YouTube Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm
But
still waiting for one to show up.
what's your guys' opinion on the current PewDiePie drama?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I think it's pronounced PewDiePie.
Okay, it's PewDiePie.
And that's my drama.
It definitely is PewDiePie, but I say PewDiePie, and I don't give a fuck. But
Never change, bro.
so
I hate when you say it like that.
I remember I showed you guys the video because I thought it was hilarious where he.
Oh, the Fiverr one?
Yeah. The two boys held up the sign that said "Death to all Jews."
Yeah.
Never saw that.
Well, there's this website called Fiverr. I mean, you know what Fiverr is.
I know what Fiverr is.
Well, PewDiePie like had him. Like, you can write what you want on a sign and then like make a message afterward. And he told the two Indian kids to dance around, and their like sign said "Death to all Jews."
Okay.
He wanted them to say it. That's what he said, like, to write on their thing.
Yeah. Which the whole point of the video was to just like see how far he could go that people would actually accept $5 for this like deed that's happening. But and they actually said it. Like they actually held out the sign, and it was shocking. And I thought that it was hilarious. I thought it was one of the funniest YouTube videos I've seen like in a long ass time. I was watching it at school when I was like waiting to sign up for classes or something like that, and I was having trouble like concealing my smile because I was so shocked by it. But this video, I mean, and it was before he did that, he was also being investigated for doing he was getting accused for doing Hitler, like being associated with Nazis, like being a Nazi himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he would make these jokes.
Why was he being investigated for being a Nazi?
He wasn't really being investigated. He was just being.
He talked about
People
Jews
were
a lot.
saying people were saying he was a Nazi.
He talked about
he
Jews a
was-
lot. Yeah.
And then
That's fair.
eventually the media started like saying he was a Nazi, and
That's
Wall
fine.
Street Journal was one of the they're the big people that actually brought him down. He's not.
It was Disney. Disney was the one that
It
cut
was,
him.
It was. I mean, yeah, Disney and YouTube both
They cut ties with
cut
them.
him. Yeah, because they don't want to be associated with something that's just going to be nothing but a potential problem.
Yeah. Well, somebody told me the craziest part was like Walt Disney himself was like anti-Semitism
Yeah,
or
definitely.
something.
Definitely.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of it wasn't acceptable back then, but it was a lot more acceptable back then. You
Right.
know what I mean? But the problem is, like, you can't give the kind of context you need for a certain amount of humor, whether it's shitty humor or not. And people look at that and see like, oh, this is bad, or like this is like funny, you know? Because there's a certain kind of humor that people have, and the kind of humor he had when it said "death to all Jews," to my kind of humor, it was hilarious. It was incredibly
it's kind of
funny.
fucked up, man.
Well, it was funny. It was funny because
it's the
like
shock factor.
yeah, because you didn't expect these kids. It was I think the perfect form of shock comedy, because I was like, I didn't like bust out laughing, but I was just like,
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
and it was super funny to me, but obviously he didn't mean anything by it, and those kids holding up the sign didn't mean anything by it. But I feel like it's a lot to take everything, or not try to, like, seeing that as an opportunity to try and attack.
Yeah, it's easy
PewDiePie.
it's easy to take something like that and spin it in a way that makes him look like terrible. But jumping back to embarrassing kid stories, because I want to get this out.
Go for it.
This isn't embarrassing for me. It's for my dad, so I hope he hears this someday. There was one time when I was little that we were at the grocery store, Low Bills, if you remember when that.
Oh
was
my
Yeah,
God.
Low Bills.
Yeah.
Wow, what a weird store. What
Yeah.
a CVS.
But that's to give you a time frame of how far back in time. we're going. I asked for a tube of mini M&Ms specifically because
Yeah.
I just wanted that.
Yeah, I understand.
And he said no. And
What an asshole.
I was like maybe 3 or 4, but at that point I already had a history of stealing candy from grocery stores.
Oh, wow.
So, anyway, we get home, right? And my dad would always like tell me and my sister a story before we went to bed. And at that point, me and my sister slept in the same room. And before he goes to bed, I think it was my sister who found it, pulls out a tube of mini M&Ms from under the pillow.
Oh, shit.
And my dad was pissed. He thought I stole it, and he was screaming at me.
Oh, you didn't steal it?
No,
Okay.
I did not steal it. But he was screaming at me and stuff, and apparently, I don't remember saying this, but apparently, like, I said, like, I didn't steal it. He's like, well, if you didn't steal it, then who did? Apparently, I told him the devil did it, which is funny.
Oh, gosh. It implies that you've got the devil inside you.
It's terrifying.
And
If my kid said that to me, I would cry.
Yeah. And so, my dad, like, at this point, it was already really late, and my mom had already gone to bed, and she was, like, a super late sleeper back then. So he just went to, like, my bedroom to fall asleep, to not wake her up. And, he, finds another tube of mini M&Ms underneath the pillow. And he's pissed again. And so, I think he spanked me. That's how I remember it. But he says he did.
Where's this going though?
Yeah, I think he spanked me was an awful conclusion to your story.
No. But so the next day, right?
Finds another tube of M&Ms.
No. My aunt, who had been cleaning our house, asked my dad if me and my sister had found the candy she left us.
Oh,
under the bed.
rough.
And he's just like, oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it just had to be fucking mini M&Ms.
Yeah.
That specific.
That
Those were
candy
the
was,
shit.
Yeah. That was like the best. And I don't know why they were so much better that they were small.
They were smaller, that's why
But they were
better.
awesome.
Yeah.
Tiny chiclets versus the regular size.
It's a much more condensed form of an M&M.
Mm-hmm.
It's purer. It's better.
Anything smaller than it should be has my heart.
It's like
Except
you can
nerds.
almost drink it, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. You just shovel that shit in your
Speaking of drinking candy, the concept. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I went, I spent a lot of my youth not participating in baseball at the baseball diamonds.
Yeah.
And I would go to the concession stand a lot. Can you fathom today drinking one of those? You remember the baby bottle pops with the sour juice inside?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You didn't.
Of course I did.
That was what they were for.
You would suck on like the baby bottle pop until like eventually you got the candy on the hole to like wear down, and then you could just sit there and drink the sour sauce inside
I'm thinking of something different.
through your baby bottle pop like candy, like hard candy sucker. And just thinking about that now is the nastiest thing I could ever imagine. Like at that point you're just only happy knowing that you're getting all of this candy. Like that's just disgusting. That's so nasty.
This is my last thing, and I'll leave you guys with this.
Fun dip.
Whenever my mom used to like grease muffin tins with like butter, we had like those little basting paintbrushes. I would lick the butter paintbrush afterwards till there was no butter left on it. And I would even scoop more butter onto it to eat, just so I could eat butter.
Man,
Thanks for listening. Bye.
We will wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next Tuesday. Tuesday. Just remember to keep it cash and good luck. Good luck on that exam tomorrow.
You're gonna need it,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.